Yo, what is going on YouTube? Skateboard here, coming to you guys with another video. So today we have the Day 2 recap of the Call of Duty World League. And I have written down a lot of notes on the league from yesterday's and the day before matches. Like, I did some work, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. My notes are insane on the World League, so yeah. But anyways, let's get right on to recapping the yesterday and tomorrow. Like I said in day 1's video, I should be uploading a video tomorrow involving like a weekly recap. The weekly recap will be too long since I did the day 1 and day 2 recaps, and then I will also be doing a prediction for next week. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. And in tomorrow's video, let me know your predictions down in the comments as well. So let's get right on into recapping these matches for you guys. I've written a lot of notes on them, so, you know, I watched them all, like, literally watched every game of every series, took a lot of notes, so I, you know, could make this video better for you guys, give you guys the exact scores, the exact rundowns, and stuff like that. So, map 1 versus CLG and H2K, that was the first match of the day, and this was a really good series, and you'll find out why in a second, but CLG ended up taking evac hardpoint 250 to 211, and that's semi of a close game. You know, they battled back and forth. H2K had their moments, and, you know, of course CLG did, but CLG ends up going on top 250 to 211. And before I get into the next maps, by the way, every series had the same map sets, so it was evac, Stronghold, Fringe, Breach, and Redwood. Those were the 5 maps of every series. So next map is Stronghold, Search and Destroy. CLG wins that again, 6-3. And at this point, they're up 2-0 in the series. And H2K, let's just put it, they started doing some work. And next map was Fringe Uplink, and H2K win in overtime. And, you know, obviously you guys know what that means. It was tied 4-4 going into overtime, and then H2K scored really fast, and, you know, CLG wasn't just able to score. So H2K ended up winning Fringe Uplink in overtime. And then the next map was Breach CTF. And might I say, for all the heat CTF has gotten, CTF has actually been really entertaining to watch. So just pointing that out there. Like, as much as the players may hate to play CTF, or we may hate CTF, it was actually real. Like, those were one of the most entertaining matches to watch out of all of them. So, Breach CTF, H2K end up winning this 1-0, and it wasn't a high-scoring game. It was a lot of stalemates back and forth. You know, pulling the flags and then getting returns and stuff like that. So H2K end up winning this one 1-0, and then it goes to last map. So at this point, it's tied 2-2. H2K is looking to come back from being down 0-2 in map count. Goes to Redwood S&D, and H2K actually commit the reverse sweep and win Redwood S&D 6-4. So they were down 0-2 and ended up winning the series 3-2. And H2K is now 2-0 in the league, and CLG is 1-1. So that was a really entertaining series to watch, because everyone thought that when CLG won the first 2 maps that they thought it was a 3-0, but H2K, you know, they did the reverse sweep. It was really awesome. So next match is Envy and Complexity, and this had Game 5 written all over it. The 2 teams are really talented. So first map was really close. Like, they were all back and forth the whole match. And then it came down to that one hill on evac where the A domination flag is, and so they were battling back and forth, and then it goes to that hill, and they were like tied, and Envy actually comes out on top by 11 points, and it was crazy to watch. A lot of contestations the whole game, and it was just nuts. So Envy won that 250 to 239. And so next map is Stronghold S&D, and I thought this was Complexity's map for sure. I think they're really talented search squad, and they ended up winning the match 6-4. in Stronghold S&D. So I really wasn't surprised to see Complexity win that. They're really talented at search. So next map is Fringe Uplink, and Envy actually takes this one 14-5, made it look easy. Envy's a really good, talented respawn team and uplink team, so I was not surprised there. So the next map is Breach CTF, and if you guys remember back in BO2, Parasite and Miracles were on Farico Impact, and they had Karma and Killa, and they were a really, really talented CTF team. And Parasite and Miracles, really good at CTF, and Nameless and Ricky, I think they're really talented CTF players as well. So I thought this was Complexity's map 100%. Like, Envy had a chance, but I think those are 4 really talented CTF players on the same team. And Complexity ended up winning Breach CTF 3-0, so I wasn't really a shocker there to me. So Redwood S&D was last map, and since it was going into S&D, I thought Complexity had a really good shot to end up closing out the series against Envy, but Envy ended up winning 6-4, and it was a crazy search game. All these matches that happened yesterday were really entertaining, and I think they have a replay of it on YouTube, so go check out youtube.com/Call of Duty. I think they have a replay of day 1 and day 2, so go check it out. Literally check both of the days out. It was literally nuts. So yeah, so Envy is now 2-0 in the league, and Complexity is 0-2, and that is something that I didn't think was going to happen because Complexity is really good. I thought they were going to be at least 1-1, but, stuff happens. Can't win them all, right? Next matchup is Optic versus Elevate, and this is probably the most entertaining series of the night. Not just because it's Optic, but just saying. Evac Cardpoint's first map, Optic win that 250-200. And going into next map was Stronghold S&D, and Elevate ended up taking this one 6-2, and Nagafin was the man of the hour on that map. And honestly, throughout this whole entire series, Nagafin was just on something else. Like, he was going bananas. Like, he carried his team in the Stronghold search. I can't remember how many kills he dropped, but it was absurd. And Elevate ended up winning that one 6-2. And going into the Fringe Uplink, this was another close game. Like, all these, besides the hard point, all these matches were like, anyways, so Optic win the Fringe Uplink 12-10. But the crazy thing is it could have went into overtime if Apathy would have scored at the last second. He was like this far away from scoring the Uplink, because he popped his camo and then timer, and then he was running towards the thing, and then he was like this close, and time ran out, and it was so unfortunate, and it could have went into overtime, but Optic ended up prevailing 12-10. Breach CTF was the next map, and this one goes into overtime, and Apathy ends up making some hero plays. But if you guys didn't know, Apathy is a sub for Elevate. Remy was gone on vacation, so Apathy is their fill-in, and he's their sub for Elevate. So that's why he was playing, because the normal roster is Facento, Remy, Nagafin, and Aqua, but Remy was gone, so Apathy was the fill-in. So, anyways, Apathy made some huge plays in this game, ended up winning an overtime CTF against Optic. And then the last map goes to Redwood S&D, and I thought for sure that Elevate was going to almost take the series, and I was like, whoa, is Elevate going to pull off the upset and win against Optic and stuff like that? But it ended up going to a round 11, and the round 11 was insane, the way it ended. So basically, Elevate 4-pushed the bomb site, or 4-pushed B, and Karma pops into B, pops Heat Wave, stuns like 2 or 3 of them with the Heat Wave. Optic gets an easy 3-piece and kills the last one within the matter of like a second later. So literally the whole team of Elevate died within like 3 seconds, and it was nuts. And that's the way that ended. So Optic ended up taking the series 3-2 in a round 11, and Optic is now 2-0, and Elevate is now 0-2. Which is, yet again, something I just did not expect, because, I thought Elevate was going to be at least a 1-1 team, or maybe even a 2-0 team. But, just like complexity, you can't win them all. So next matchup was FaZe and Luminosity, and first map was Evac Hardpoint. FaZe ended up taking this one 250 to 211. Yeah, that was it. So FaZe winning the Hardpoint. Next map is Stronghold S&D, and I thought this was Luminosity's map to take, and it was. And they end up winning that one 6-1. So yeah, next map is Fringe Uplink, and FaZe wins 7-2. And then going into last map, they're up 2-1 in the series. Breach CTF. FaZe end up winning 4-0. So FaZe close out the series 3-1, and Luminosity's 1-1, and FaZe is 2-0 in the league. So yeah, next matchup is DT versus TK. First map was Evac Hardpoint. DT ends up winning 250 to 188 on the first map, and that completely shocked me because I thought TK had a 3-0 here, but I knew it wasn't going to be an easy 3-0, but I thought they were going to 3-0 DT, but they ended up did not, because DT ended up taking first map. And then the next map was Stronghold S&D, and I thought TK was going to win this 100%. They're a really talented Surge squad. They always have been. So TK ended up winning this one 6-4. And next map is Fringe Uplink, and they end up winning that one. TK ends up winning that one 10-6. And then the next map is Breach CTF, and I kind of just gave it away. TK ended up winning that, but they win it in overtime, so it wasn't an easy win. But the crazy thing is in that Breach CTF game, someone on DT started off like 15-1, and he was going off, and he had full streaks like almost the whole game, and then it was like literally probably 7 seconds left, and TK was about to get a flag cap, and that's when the other person on DT could have used his streaks and stopped the flag cap, but he didn't end up using his streaks, and it really could have won them the game if he would have used them. And TK ended up getting a cap, sending into overtime, and then TK ends up winning in overtime. And you just got to think that if he would have used his streaks to stop that one flag, DT would have probably taken that one, sending it to the next map, but they didn't. So that was their mistake. TK wins. They are now 1-1 in the league. DT is 0-2. And next matchup, which is the last matchup of the night, and it was Question Mark versus Rise. And so these guys are both. Question Mark is 1-0. Rise is 0-1. Rise is looking to finish off 1-1 because they lost to FaZe yesterday. So first map is Evac Hardpoint. Rise takes it 250 to 115, and that may sound like they blew him out, but like when it was like a neck and neck game the whole game until Question Mark probably got to like 100 around there, and then Rise just started doing their thing and they pulled away. So map 2 was Stronghold S&D. Rise ended up taking this one 6-3, and Slacked went off in this game. He had a huge lightning strike play to win them the game. I think they were up 5-3, and he was the last one alive. And I think there was 2 alive on the other team, so it was a 1v2. And Slacked ends up making a good use of the lightning strike. Doesn't kill him, but calls him out. Knows that he's by the bomb, goes to the bomb, and ends up killing the bomb diffuser in time, and then runs away, and that's how they win the map. So Stronghold S&D, Rise wins 6-3. And the next map was Fringe Uplink, and let me tell you, this was kind of a blowout. A little bit. Rise ended up winning this one 30-1. Yeah, I said that right. 30-1, and they just made them look like a pub team, and I mean that in no disrespect to Question Mark, but Rise kind of did. They made it look like a pub, and so I mean Octane got a Wraith, and the other teammates got streaks, and it was just wow. Anyways, even though Question Mark did lose, Cole-chan is on Question Mark, and he got a nice little 360 quickscope on one of the Rise players. So, if you're gonna lose, you're not gonna lose. Pull out a sniper and 360 quickscope someone. Why not, right? But anyways, that's going to be it for day 2 recap. So hopefully you guys enjoyed day 2 recap. Sorry that it is super long. I really do apologize. I just wanted to give really in-depth of how the maps went and the scores and stuff like that. So I really do apologize for this video being like 15 minutes. But hopefully you guys enjoy the in-depth recap, because I don't think I should recap it unless I give you guys the full in-depth of what happened. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Tomorrow, like I said, week recap plus predictions, and that video is probably going to be a little long as well, so I apologize for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed day 2 recap, and hopefully you guys enjoyed week 1 of the Call of Duty World League. I know I did. It was really awesome. So catch you guys in tomorrow's video. I really do love you guys. Thanks for all the support that you guys always show me, and peace out, guys.